Several revisions that were performed for the 2025 model year result in a number of adjustments that are considered to be relatively minor developments. However, these adjustments are still considered to be improvements as a consequence of the 2025 model year. Several alterations are implemented for the 2026 model year. In addition to improvements in performance, these changes include a new software installation, as well as an upgraded information and entertainment system. A wide range of additional improvements that were not discussed earlier are included. In the further revisions, numerous changes have been integrated into these additions, and among those additions, there is a wide variety of modifications that range from being somewhat little to being really significant. The screen on each and every ID.4 that is equipped with the lowest battery capacity that is presently available, which is 58.0 kilowatt-hours, now comes with a screen that is 12.9 inches in size and comes equipped with illuminated sliders as a standard feature. This is the case even though the highest battery capacity that is now available is 58.0 kilowatt-hours. This phenomenon is a consequence of the fact that the capacity of the battery has been decreased. This holds true for each and every ID.4 that is currently on the market for purchase for consumers to get. Furthermore, ventilated front row seats are now included as standard equipment on S versions that are equipped with the same battery pack. This change was made in November of this year. This adjustment was done in order to satisfy the requirements of the customers. November of this year was the month that saw the introduction of this modifications. The adjustment in question was chosen to be implemented in order to accomplish the objective of lowering costs. You will have the option to darken the mirror caps, door handles, badging, and 20-inch black aluminum wheels if you select the black package, which is an option that is available for the S and S Plus models. This item is available for purchase. Throughout the purchase process, you have the opportunity to take advantage of this potential if you go with the black package. When it becomes ready, this package will be offered for purchase straight from the manufacturer by the customer. Specifically, this particular feature is one of the ones that may be accessed by any of the models that are available. The opportunity to take advantage of this will be available to you in the event that you choose to purchase the packages. This opportunity will be presented to you in the future. In addition, the S Plus trim levels come standard with a mirror that automatically dims down and is positioned on the door that is located on the side of the vehicle that is inhabited by the driver. This mirror is located on the side of the vehicle that is occupied by the driver. Located on the side that is facing the driver is this particular mirror. You will find this mirror on the side of the vehicle that is occupied by the driver. It is located on the side of the vehicle facing the driver. In view of the fact that it sports a futuristic look that is small and possesses an inside configuration that is vast, it is predicted that the Volkswagen ID for electric SUV, which is slated to be made in 2026, will get a lot of attention. Due to the extensive interior layout, it is presumed that this is the theory that is most likely to be correct. As a result of taking all of this into consideration, the electric drivetrain of the ID.4 provides a level of performance that is satisfactory in addition to a range that is adequate. There is a difference of a few inches between the Volkswagen Tiguan, which is powered by gasoline, and the ID.4, which is powered by electric power. The Volkswagen Tiguan is powered by gasoline. The Volkswagen Tiguan is a gasoline-powered vehicle system. The Volkswagen Tiguan is a vehicle system that takes gasoline as its power source. The Volkswagen Tiguan is taller than the Volkswagen Tiguan. However, it is shorter in height in comparison to its length. The calculations that were made public by the Environmental Protection Agency (EPA) indicate that it is not completely out of the question for a vehicle to have a range of 206 miles if it is equipped with rear-wheel drive, 201 horsepower, and a single engine. This conclusion was reached based on the fact that the EPA made these values public. This holds true regardless of whether or not the automobile is comprised of each and every one of these conditions. You would be able to get a somewhat more attainable range of 291 miles on a single charge if you were to use the larger of the two batteries in conjunction with the single motor mid-range model that has 280 horsepower. In comparison to the existing state of affairs, this would be a significant improvement. This is because the capacity of the battery is more than that of the other battery. This is the reason why this is the case. In the event that you chose to purchase the larger of the two batteries, then you would find yourself in this exact scenario after making the decision to do so. In addition, there is the ID.4, which is a vehicle that is able to utilize as much as 335 horsepower in addition to having two motors, all-wheel drive, and a variety of other characteristics. This automobile is able to accomplish even better levels of performance than it was previously capable of, since it is currently equipped with a battery that is far larger than its predecessor. Furthermore, as a consequence of the increased capacity that it possesses, it is capable of traveling a distance of 263 miles. Among the electric vehicles that are currently available on the market, the Hyundai ID.4 is one of the vehicles that is among the oldest of its sort of vehicle. In spite of the fact that it is not as quick as more contemporary competitors like the Hyundai Ioniq 5 or the Ford Mustang Mach-E, the ID.4 is still placed top on the list. Despite the fact that it is accessible, this is the case instead. The conclusion that was reached was that this was the best option, despite the fact that it is competitive with other electric vehicles. This is the condition that is currently taking place, and the fact that it is one of the automobiles that are currently available for purchase does not affect the fact that this specific circumstance is taking place. In addition to this, it is still able to facilitate DC fast charging, which is the opposite of what is being discussed here. One of the most significant advantages is that this is the case. In addition, the brand new Chevrolet Equinox EV is a competitor in the market category. Yet, it continues to be one of the electric SUVs that is available at the most inexpensive price. This is despite the fact that it is a competitor. Despite the fact that Chevrolet is selling it, this is the logical way to evaluate the scenario that has arisen. There is no way to change the fact that this is still the case, despite the fact that the Equinox EV was only made available to the general public not too long ago. It is feasible that the price of a Volkswagen ID for 2026 might range anywhere from $40,000 to $58,000, depending on the trim level that is chosen and the options that are available. This is something that is possible. There is a possibility that this will take place. After taking all of this into consideration, there is a possibility that it will take place. Individuals who want to make the most of the ID.4's range and have the opportunity to take advantage of DC fast charging at public stations should consider purchasing the Pro model, which is a mid-range vehicle with rear drive.